Hey, welcome back to another episode of Opinions in the Dark. Y'all already know, man, it's Thursday. We're getting it cracking. We about to, y'all already know. I don't even got to go through it. You know what? Let me go through it. Let me go through it because I feel as if you need to hear it and it's okay to hear it. So it's Thursday. We about to get it started. We about to apply pressure. We go out here and we go understand that we go have some people that don't want to see us happy today. We gonna have some people that woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. But ain't none of that gonna stop us today. You hear me? I'm talking about this Thursday. This is like the fourth quarter right here. Because on Friday we relax after that. But this fourth quarter right here is Thursday. So I'm talking about y'all already know we gotta win the state championship. Y'all already know. So let's get to it. How we gonna win? By determination, motivation, and we go conquer. So it's Thursday. It's 6:15 where I'm at. I wish y'all could hear these birds right now. I'm talking about like it's so many birds around me right now, and it's crazy because I can't even see one. That's how crazy it is. But they all wake each other up to make sure everybody up. That's what I'm going with. Until somebody tell me my analogy on why birds chirp in the morning is to wake everybody up. And I'm not talking about us, I'm talking about them. They wake up their own kind. Because again, you'll hear the ones that's closer to you, they'll start chirping when the ones in the back or ones further from you will start chirping. Then they'll stop and then something to the right of you will be. It's like they all wait for each other to respond. It's like they're taking roll call. But anyway, let's get right into it for the tip of the day. Stop having your people who you love, your friends, be put in a position where because you don't know how to control your emotions or your anger or things like that, you have to put them in your business, and now they reaping the same consequences. Maybe they get in jail or they get put in the handcuffs or getting charges filed because you don't call them because you got in a dispute with somebody that you don't like, but because you couldn't walk away, your emotions told you to involve more people so those people could come and support you, but then now they get in trouble. That's selfish. Handle your own business and stop putting people in it. It shouldn't be People shouldn't be sitting on the couch 1 minute and because they love you and another thing, you so frantic on the phone and you not telling them real details. You just crying and you hysterical, you angry and you not telling them that okay, well the police might already be here. They can handle it. But no, so then your family members they speeding and then now again they get in trouble for it. Or you putting them in a position where they might have to deal with some consequences. Stop putting people that you love or people in general in your business. Stop having them involved with things. I know you want to call people, but you do it after. That's my opinion. But nobody should be feeling as if they got to come and defend, but also when they get in trouble. Because let's just say if y'all get locked up. Now y'all, there's two dummies in there just sitting in there looking at each other. Hey, little Jimmy need to get picked up from school. Who gonna pick him up? So stop putting people in your business. Just simple. Stop putting people in your business. Okay, let's get right into it. I told y'all yesterday we talked about the approach. Now I was really thinking about this because the next step that I feel that helped me, it's a lot of things I could put into it. There's a lot of things I could put in this second step. But what I had to really think about was what I failed at. And this is why I'm telling y'all. But what I really failed at was I didn't know how to respond to red flags. And I realized that before people made it seem to me, because I only learned it because of what I was hearing, but people always made it seem to me that red flags were bad. But when you think about it, when has it ever been a point in life where a mistake couldn't be made right? Or a situation couldn't be turned out right? Or because that's all a red flag is. It's something that you see that you might not understand actually. So before we assume it's bad, let's just actually go to how I feel as if it's supposed to be responded to, and how it's supposed to be responded. If you see a red flag, make sure you understand it first, because a lot of times you don't understand something, and because it comes at you as a foreign language, you immediately have to assume, oh no, this is what. But no, it might just be something different to you, and let the person explain it. And that's something that I didn't do. I used to see red flags and immediately told myself what I was supposed to do with it, or how, or assume, or put a reason why on it. And I never gave the person a chance to explain itself. I never tried to understand it to where I could actually be the point of where I'm like really thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, hold on, this happened, and that's why they did that. Oh shoot, like they ain't tripping. I would have been tripping if I would have called them out on it. You know what I'm saying? If I would have assumed on it. So a red flag for me was something that for a long time I did not know how to respond to it, because I was using red flags as if it was a negative and pushing people away the whole time. No, I wasn't supposed to push them away. It was just something that, for one, I didn't understand, because a lot of times, as I done got older, and I actually really started to really learn and want to learn every single day how to be happy, how to stay happy, how to deal with situations, you realize that things that people do aren't, a lot of times, it's not what we used to always assume it was. It was just the simple fact that we didn't understand it, and it looked different to us because we wasn't used to it being told to us like that, or we wasn't used to seeing it being done like that. So the fact that it's different to us, we got to think that we're supposed to just put bad on it. No, you just don't understand it yet. Let the person be able to explain themselves, because we all are different. People do different things around the world that's 10 times different from you, but it has reasons to it if we actually want to figure it out. But I feel as if, and I'm not saying this on all red flags, you have your red flags that you just know, you just know. Let's just be honest about them. I got to keep it 50-50. We know them red flags that for a fact, you know, but don't go back out with him. Talking about little cuckoo over there tripping. Like we know, okay? But I'm talking about the ones where if you ever see a red flag and you gotta ponder on it, it's because you don't understand it. If you not immediately just, oh, I already know, like, it's one of the ones where you gotta be like, dang, like why they had to do that? Cause I don't really, or dang, I don't know about it. No, it's because, okay, now try understanding it. Even if the understanding still comes out to what you want it to assume it to be, still give it a chance to try to understand it before you just assume. Because a lot of red flags can be compromised, and people don't realize that. You can compromise on red flags, and that's something I've grown to learn. That's why I'm able to realize that a lot of issues that I am seeing are people not learning how to deal with red flags. And a red flag does not mean that we stop. If you look at the inside of the NFL game, and I'm not saying it's the same thing, but when they use a red flag, do everybody go home? No. It's like, nigga, let's go compromise on this play. Let's go upstairs. Let's look at the review. We both go get a either yes or no before we walk out of here, and then we go move on with the game. And red flags and dating are used as if it's supposed to be stoppage, or it's used as if it's supposed to be, oh, I ain't talking to this person. Oh, nah, that person tripping, or that person crazy. Why she acting? And it's like, right? No, we don't got to do that. Because a lot of times, if we just actually take a minute to understand it and be like, okay, you know what? I see why they do that, but let me ask if they do it this way, would it be any issue? Because I feel as if this might be something that I can interpret more better if they did it like this a little bit. And that person might tell you yes, and you done walked out on this amazing man because you saw a red flag that you didn't understand and get to be able to be explained to you in a better way. And whole time, 5 relationships down the line are hell or bad because you had the one. But we have to be able to realize that it's not going to be perfect. But a lot of times, people are willing to compromise off the back because of the simple approach. Like I told you, the approach And when you think about the approach, you think about you have to have some type of connection because y'all both cool and the approach right, her approach right. Y'all finding interest, and then you talking about meeting up, and then you meet up, and then you on your first date, and then you start talking. You may see a little bit of red flags, and it's like, okay, but learn how to respond to them the right way, because again, people be willing to compromise right off the bat because of their connection with you off the first meeting with you. They're like, I know this one. I really, I'm not 100% sure, but right off the bat, she gave me everything I ever asked for. And now I see something like this. I ain't about to trip on that though. I'm probably ask her about it later on tonight when we, after we both done left from being with each other and now we thinking about each other and it's, okay, now let's have that initial night when we talk. And sometimes go get a review. Like at the end of the day, that's the only way for you to get better. Ask the person, is there anything that you want to know? And like being more in depth. That's how you can get people who are sometimes don't know how to tell people how to compromise or what they feel about them because they don't really know and be comfortable with them. But if you ask the right questions, you could bring that out of them to where they feel comfortable, to where it's not as if they like, okay, I really don't want to hurt this person. No, you ask questions, get a grade on yourself. See, just let the person know, hey, I want to do this right. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to speed it up, but I want to do it right. So again, red flags are bad. Just learn how to deal with them in a different way to where it might not be something that you can understand, just try it different. Try to understand it. But anyway, that's today's episode. I'm on that Southern Pecan again. I'm sorry, not Southern Pecan, but it's butter pecan coffee. And it's amazing. Shout out to Lily again. Man, listen. I know some parents out there gonna know what I mean, bro. You got that one. You love all of them. But when you got that one that literally is like the mini mama in the house, I'm talking about she take care of everything. That's what Lily is. I'm being honest with y'all. Lily does do things. She's 10, but she does do things. But majority of the time, I ain't gotta say nothing. I ain't gotta tell her to do nothing. I'm talking about she put her brother to sleep because she see her mama like gangster, right? Like she is that one. So shout out to Lily because she deserves it. She don't get to be able to go out a lot because she sometimes have to be here to help. But again, shout out to Lily. Shout out to all my kids. Shout out to everybody else's kids. I hope they have a good day at school today. I hope they go to learn today. If they listening, you let them hear me. You let them, hey, listen, I want y'all to have a good day today. I want y'all to, no matter what, if anybody bother y'all, you tell, you make sure that at the end of the day, you stand up for yourself. I want y'all to be safe. I want y'all to have fun. You listen to the teachers, parents. Listen, we got to be on them. We got to. We see how this world is. They already got 8 hours of our kids when they go to school. We have to be on them. We have to make sure we ask them questions. We also have to make sure that they know that we are their support system. Like we here. Anytime you want to come talk, don't make your child feel as if they can't come talk to you. And if they can't, fix it right now. I'm trying to tell you, fix it. Again, I love y'all, and I'm out.